up in the sky, waving goodbye to the old goodbye. New adventures in every cheer. Time to sparkle, it's a brand new year. Laughing loud as the clock strikes 12. Dreams and wishes on the shelf. Fireworks dance in the night's embrace. Excitement lights up every face. Thank you all for standing strong, supporting us all year long. Here's to fun and videos bright. Cheers to the future, feeling right.
Well, howdy, everybody that's here. We've got 10 people in here already, so I'm pretty sure everybody pretty much knows who you two are. But just in case they don't know, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Yeah, sure. Brick Jonesey. Obviously, you know, I have a channel with what we're going to be covering today. I don't know, you know, how much you want me to go into detail. There's probably going to be, I don't know, maybe might be some litigation in regards to that. So might not be able to talk about everything, but we'll talk about some stuff.
We will talk as much as we can, but how about you, OTVO? What you got to say to the people?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what should be a very simple answer. And how many times do you continue to ask for something that you know exists?
So let me ask you this one question there, OTVO, before I go into anything else. How simple really is it for the government just to answer that simple question?
I guess I couldn't put it any simpler.
I guess it's just not so simple for them. They always like to complex everything.
Yeah. This has been kind of an eye-opening journey, one could say. I guess I'll leave it at that without getting.
And I do want to apologize to everybody because I know we were a couple minutes late. I sent emails to you guys with the links a little late and kind of give you a little last, even though we planned for it this afternoon. I kind of last minute everything only because I was on the phone working on something in Oklahoma. As you guys came in, I'm sure you guys heard me on the phone. Again, dealing with the government, trying to get stuff that should be affordable to public access. And here they are just dicking me around. I don't usually like to curse as much, but that's the truth of it. But I caught you a few minutes into this thing. I don't know exactly. I'm just going to turn the volume down on it real quick just because I don't remember seeing an elevator view. Wait, hold on. Here we go. I just want to see when you guys get off. Here we go. I'll turn it up now that you're off the elevator.
Finalized. Okay, and that'll be after 4 o'clock?
Yes, typically at 4, they have till 5.
All right, and then, so we can just maybe make a call and...
Yeah, you guys can give me a call, and we'll get you guys signed up for a public comment, or if you guys want to speak on a certain agenda item, we can do that as well.
Perfect. Awesome, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, that was the council's office. We went in there to, basically, we went to sign up. So
Just coming down
For
here to
public
the city council's office. We are checking out the public comment for ABQ, city council, as well as we are going to be going over to APD, the headquarters, and we are going to be requesting a meeting with the chief.
Now, that's where I kind of came in, is when you guys were already at APD waiting on those lieutenants to come out. Or I don't know if she was a lieutenant. I know he was, the black guy. I don't know what the white, older Hispanic lady was. I don't know if she was a sergeant or an officer. I just know she was shoulder to shoulder with the guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're intent to go over there to ask basically for a meeting and to find out what's going on with these oaths of office. And it seems like every time we go over there, we're met by security, and we get nowhere. So that's pretty much the basic of what occurred and has been occurring.
Okay. Yeah, I know you guys were telling me about the oath of office, and I looked it up earlier today that every government official, even at the lower level, is supposed to sign an oath of office, even if they verbally swear. Just like Tom and I, both veterans, we took that oath verbally, but we also had to sign on the dotted line somewhere for that oath. It's
Right.
like a receipt. It's like
So-
a receipt, proof of.
Yeah. So in New Mexico, it actually is a signed oath when it comes to officers, right? So officers are different. And so they actually have to sign the oath. And there is a form that they already have.
And Gary Hale's got a really good question about, didn't they abolish qualified immunity in New Mexico? Yes. New Mexico and Colorado are one of the two states that don't have qualified immunity. But again,
Yeah.
I don't really think that matters. That just means you can sue the cop. It's a matter of getting into court and whether the jury decides, yes or no.
Well, as we will learn today, detainment is only based off of Terry versus Ohio.
That is correct. And they have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is afoot, you're in the commission of a crime, or that a crime has been committed. Past tense. Now, we saw that with the David New York thing and the good guy activism, where there was no reasonable, articulable suspicion. It was just a hunch, and hunches are hunches. They have a 50-50 coin, 50-50 flip of a coin, whether they're actually true or not. So, and I watched this earlier live. I don't really think that they had any reason to detain you. But let the audience decide. But we'll keep playing it because you have another step before you go to the APD here, right?
No, so we're headed over there right now. You can skip forward a little bit to basically when we walk in the door.
So we are headed over there at the moment. I appreciate it.
I think this is about where I caught you guys.
Yep. So
I was about 5 minutes in.
Good morning. I was wanting to be able to speak to the chief, if I could. Okay. I'm sorry? All right. All right. So he said he's going to find out what he can find out. Now, we
First
came
you
down
want
here
Albuquerque.
about
Albuquerque, not Austin.
Is it? And we were supposed to get an email from a lieutenant who said he was going to find out. Now, that was a week ago. So not much of one for waiting. Of course, we've been after records for about 3 months now. And so ultimately, I'm just interested in finding out, like I mentioned, why it is that they claim they don't sign oaths to the Constitution. And if that's the case, I would like the chief's oath of office that he claims.
Wait. Hold on. Did you say you've been waiting? Well, I think it's been almost 4 months, right? I think in the video you said 3 months.
How long, Let's?
Oh,
I thought it was like September 10th or something. You started all this.
we asked for the oaths of office for the original 3 fellows, and I'll use that word liberally, that came to my home. And we were told that Albuquerque police don't sign an oath. They do something informal in front of the chief.
So that was September 23rd, I do believe we came in to ask for that information first. And so it's been about 3.5 months.
Well, since you've been chasing records that long, and I just covered David New York on New Year's Eve. I got to respect since the time I got off the phone with you guys earlier and the time I started this live stream, and I posted on my community page. Look at that. Look when they tell me I should expect a response by.
May. Wow. That's insane.
Wow. right? So I just want to say that, you know, our stories, Bricks, OTVOs, mine, and anybody else you hear that say we've been trying to get records or it takes this long or such and such and such, don't think that we're just lying or fibbing or embellishing or just making wild stories up about records coming in. In fact, you guys heard me on the phone. This person's been trying to get records with what I was on the phone for since September 10th, and I think that's where or September 20th. So about the same time frame you guys have been trying to deal with this matter. So the government definitely lies to us. So the UFO, the moon landing, all the drones, don't believe anything the government tells you. The JFK assassin, don't listen to anything the government tells you because they're liars. Oh, wait, I'm stealing Brick's line. You're a bunch of liars, and you will see that. That's actually pretty funny. But let me get rolling here, guys.
Good.
I love it. I love it when you call them liars. It's the way you say it.
He maybe even doesn't sign. They do not have police officers at the door. These are supposed to be, I do believe, security officers, but then again, could be wrong. The last time we came down here, it was security, not police officers at the door. So we will be finding out whatever we can find out. Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming in. See, he's coming out with some kind of clipboard and a notepad. If he's going to tell me that I'm going to get an email, I'm just going to have to ask him how it is that.
So what I can do is I can get your name, email, my phone number.
So I can give you my email, but I spoke to Brian, the lieutenant of security. I don't know if that.
Oh, my department.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I was supposed to get a email from him. I have not received any email.
No.
Yeah. So
I put the phone call.
yeah, I mean, that'd be cool.
Do you want to?
I mean,
Right?
yeah, I would like to see the actual Chief Medina. I mean, you're more than welcome to write it down for me, and then it'd be cool if I could actually get a response. Yeah. What's your name and ID number? Right. 26. Okay.
Hey, I got a question, Brick, because I've seen this at about 6 or 7 people in your videos. Okay. How is it every time you ask them for their name and their ID badge or their ID number, they always have to look to see where their name tag is at and see what it actually says? Because this guy is hanging up and he's over here looking at his badge for his name tag like he doesn't know what his own name is. So and it's funny is everybody you ask in Albuquerque does that same thing. Even officer right here pointed to the wrong side before he realized it was on the other side.
Well, it's funny you say that because, I'd like to point that out as well. I know that like most people who we know have held some type of job or any type of, work, whatever. There's always numbers associated. In the restaurant business, you clock in with the number. If you own a business, there's an EIN, that sort of thing. So the number shouldn't be difficult. Like it's one of those things where you should be able to remember it pretty easily. It's like associated with you. It's kind of your identification. It's your name, basically. It's the way you identify. So it's odd that somebody, especially in a position of security or power, a police officer, wouldn't know these things like right off the top. And of course, I'm also asking for the name. You don't know your name. It's like, what? Come on, dude.
But they expect you to give up ID every time they ask.
Oh yeah.
And what's funny about that is right off the bat, I asked them all for their business cards. And today, I don't have any business cards from them. Don't think that's too professional.
No, and I saw that earlier when you're trying to get everybody, and I noticed those 3 women ran real quick.
Yeah. Well,
But that comes later.
roll
So,
that beat.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Excellent. And then just for transparency purposes, could I also have the name or ID number of your current supervisor? Your current supervisor. Name or ID number is fine. I always just ask for transparency purposes, because the next step is, if you don't want to give that, is me, the name or ID number of your current supervisor. Name or ID. I can appreciate that. Would it be a sergeant?
Okay, I got to stop that since we're on the whole name thing. How do you not know the name of your supervisor?
Yeah. Yeah. And I always say name or ID number, because ultimately the idea here behind what I'm doing is I'm ensuring that perhaps like there might be 2 Smiths that, you know, have similar ID numbers, that maybe I wrote something down wrong, but then again, they might have a different supervisor. So it gives me a little bit of extra security to know that I am getting that much information from them. It's just that little bit of extra. And 2, you know, if they're unwilling to, like I mentioned to him right here, there's no problem with me asking for the supervisor. It's like, okay, well, if you don't want to provide that, I could just ask for the supervisor, and then I'll get the supervisor's name right there. And then I can do the same thing with the supervisor. And eventually I get to identify everybody, which is really nice, you know? But I do it very cordial. You know, I'm very kind about it. Like, I'm not trying to bait them or anything. I'm just trying to identify them.
You're not trying to masturbate them. Gotcha.
You're ridiculous.
Lieutenant Allison. Perfect. And so, yeah, I just do that for transparency purposes. So when it comes to Brian and the lack of response from him, I'm really kind of unsatisfied with that. There's some other things that I'm unsatisfied with when it comes to Brian as well. As well as, you know, I don't know if anything was done about officer or security officer Leverett.
I wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know. Okay. I would like a response as to why it is that I haven't received any type of email or communication from Brian, though. Excellent, man. Thank you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is this.
All right.
We'll skip to this point, because this is where I think I really came in. Was right here with this these lieutenants that showed up.
You work too hard over there at GS's. I'm not going to
Yep.
I'm not
I
going to
remember
give you
you
a total
saying that
feel like,
on the
I feel
live
like that would
stream.
be
Yeah, that's
totally
dope.
not cool of me.
Shout out to Dope.
You work really hard over there. I appreciate what you do over there, so thank you. What's up, brother man? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. So, are you sergeant? You are a lieutenant. See, because I did not get that rank last time. You're a lieutenant. And can I just, for transparency purposes, name and ID numbers? Perfect. Perfect. That's fine. And then just for transparency.
Again, there's another one that had the point to their badge just because they don't know what side or what it is. I mean,
Exactly.
do you not take your job serious enough to know where your shit should be on your uniform? It's a uniform, for crying out loud. It's not an outfit you wear on Halloween once a year. It's not a pair of blue jeans that you pull out of the closet maybe 3 or 4 times a year. It's something you wear 5+ days a week. So you should know where that's at, because your policy states where everything goes on your uniform and how it needs to be stitched or how it needs to be placed on your uniform. So I'm trying to figure out how these people don't know where their shit is on their. It's like, do you not know what side your gun's on or what side your taser's reaching? You know, it just blows my mind, man. Blows it.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I think that she's been licking her head chief's boots more than she's been licking her own.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even he just told you off the bat, you know. So, I just don't understand why we didn't have him out here continuously to diffuse this situation. That I'm gonna call it Mount Explosion, because it's about to happen here in a bit.
Transparency purposes, who do you guys report to? Deputy Chief. Excellent. Deputy Chief would be Metro Security, which is, and name? Durgan. Excellent. Awesome. So appreciate that. So yeah, the last time we spoke to Brian here, he mentioned that he was going to send us an email. And then the last time we were at the clerk's office, he was there as well. And so we asked him, he just mentioned it, that he was going to send me the email. I have not heard anything from him.
I wish I could give you an answer on that. Of course, I didn't know anything about the emails that you folks sent me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I wish I could answer that.
Gotcha.
Now, is Brian working today?
No, he's not. He's not.
Is Brian's supervisor here today?
Deputy chief.
Would it be possible to speak with Brian's supervisor? And I think you might know some circumstances surrounding my inquiry.
No, he wouldn't know.
Well, I'm only assuming.
Right.
If we could speak to that gentleman, I would appreciate it.
Deputy
Some
Chief.
very concerning information and developments that transpired at our last 3 visits here, and this doesn't sit well with me. I don't like being referred to as a professional agitator, and I think it's important that his supervisors are aware that if he's going to lead people to believe that people with cameras coming into a city building are agitators, especially after he just admonished one of the clerks for having gone around the counter, ripping a bell out of this gentleman's hand, assaulting him. And we're so kind as to let that person off the hook because it was Christmas. And then as I leave the elevator to come, because I forgot something, to hear the words out of his mouth is, now that they're gone, you folks just need to know that they're just professional agitators. I'm not privy to accustomed to being called that. Now, I appreciate that. We waited till after the first year. We didn't want to ruin anybody's holiday. This is the new year. We're going to start it off right. That's what we're doing, folks. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yep.
So at this point, they're going to go get the chief of security, right?
Correct. Yep. Everything's working
Not
out.
not the chief of police, but chief of security, right?
Correct.
So we'll skip through that here in a second. You guys want to say hi to everybody in the chat real quick, because I see that we've got the chat filling up. We're at 37 people currently.
Yeah, I'll just say hi to everybody in the chat. Not giving up too much details. I'm just one of these older guys that is trying to keep our government accountable. Yeah, it's kind of been
Chad Crum.
wearing out
Chad
days.
Crum, how's it going? My Own Prison, welcome to the chat. I've never seen you before, but make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Friends in Code, what's them out of you? Just kind of trying to read off some names that we're seeing. Jim DeWitt. Since we got a full room, I kind of wanted to read through the names real quick. Kevin, James, Salt Shaker, Gloria Ad, Jody Shiloh, Four Corner Fist in the Air. I always do that for him. What's some out of you? Claudette, Wild Journey, Nation Press, Free Press, Ghost Man, Kersey One, Age Go as always, Friends in Code. She'll slip your punches. And then we've got Jim DeWitt, Gary Hale, Joy 4118, Gary Jones. Just trying to get everybody real quick. My Own Prison, Chad Crum. I Am God NY. There you go. What's up, buddy? Thanks for that view of that camera. I'm sorry you got arrested. I don't know if you checked that live out, but I was sitting there making phone calls on your behalf with them rude-ass people. Look at my community page. You see they gave me a 4-month deadline on that arrest report, that incident I'm trying to get from them. Beer Break 1, appreciate you coming in. All right, guys, let me get back to that, because this is where I think it's starting to maybe get a little juicy.
Just want to let you know things along with the deputy chief and the meeting upstairs.
Okay.
So the chief's coming out.
Oh, cool.
You'll have a top guy for us.
Very cool, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so he had just come out to let me know
Well,
that
you heard it, folks.
he
The
should
chief
be coming
of
out.
security himself. That's good news.
Look at these clowns in clown suits.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, and then on top of that, so at least I'm going to be honest about that. Desi, good to see it. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
All right, here comes the clown show.
Good morning. Brick.
Oh, you're no.
It's not ours. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about personnel matters under you.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Which one's better for you?
Yeah. Just
Okay, now do you see what they just did? Rick, you know what they just did to you in OTVO?
I mean, I don't know. What
They just walked you out of the building and led you out of that lobby.
Yeah, and that's not a problem for me.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know that they're trying to do is so that way they go back in, they can shut that door, and you guys can't get back in.
Yeah, no, it crossed my mind.
Okay,
but it's not a big deal.
I didn't notice that at first. I'm just now seeing it, again, and you know how you look at things 2 and 3 times and start realizing what people have done. So I'm just pointing out the obvious here.
Yep, over here is fine. This is cool. This is cool.
So what's going on?
So, I'll let Mr. Letz talk.
I'm not going to get into a big harangue over things. Sure. We're people to stand up for the.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit of multitasking. As you know, I'm not one that goes up on panels a lot. I speak rarely. I just try to be supportive, and this is, we're trying to reach out to whoever is supposed to be in charge of the city at the time that we're going there to continue our petitioning effort. And just seems that we were trying to get somewhere, but it's like I said in another encounter, it's like banging your head against the wall until the blood's got to pour out profusely before somebody's going to pay attention to that either someone's blowing smoke up your ass, or, which is hard to believe, that they feel that themselves are in similar boats.
Well, in this one, this is where you're talking here, so I'm going to play this. I wasn't sure when you started talking. I wasn't sure if that was you in the video or you here on the panel.
No. That's he's supposed to be the Metro Chief of Security.
Exactly.
Yeah, for 3 months.
During that time, in what information they did provide us, we've uncovered a lot of other things that are disturbing. Okay. When we came to the building, we were confronted by a security officer that was following us around, kind of giving us the evil eye. We simply asked him for his ID and badge number. Okay. He started getting disrespectful for us. We went down, and I don't know if you were coming up or one of your deputies was coming up. We met with Brian. Okay. Brian said we had a nice cordial conversation like I'm having with you. I think you might have been there for one of them.
Hey, Brick, OTVO, what's somebody you says maybe if you guys went in there dressed like the Undertaker and his manager, you'd get some service.
That's good.
And he said that he'd take care of the problem. Okay. We happen to have to come back to the clerks here for try to set up an appointment with the chief of police BPD at this point. Okay.
Killing me, Smalls.
She took our request. A week went by, we hadn't heard anything. We came back at that time to how to put another request in, because Brian had said that he was going to take care of things before Christmas for us at the clerk's office over there at the Pyramid Building. The troubling thing that I'm finding right now is after a discussion with Brian involving Everett number 1, and then a couple days later, the same incident occurred here with Brian with the Everett number 2. Leverett number 2. In both instances, Brian led us to believe that he's totally in support of what we do. Okay. We're not here to cause a disturbance. We're here to record our interactions with people. Okay? And exactly. And we heard that from him. Okay. On our last encounter here a week ago, we were at the clerk's office building trying to dealing with the supervisor or the director of records. Okay. Between you and I, he didn't pay himself to be much of a professional during that encounter. Okay. And in fact, one of his employees, who I don't know, but it's just a girl that works at the counter there. Okay. We utilized the bell because we were being ignored. Okay. They didn't like to hear the bell, so she came around the counter and snagged it out of his hand. I told her that was assault. And through the whole process, Brian was there. We had that discussion that I'd like to have her brought up on charges for that. He asked if I'd like to have APD come. I said, no, I'll check with this gentleman here because he was the actual one assaulted, but I did witness it. Okay. Throughout the whole encounter, we wanted to leave on a good note. I told the woman that because it's Christmas, and that you might have just made a mistake, we're willing to overlook that. I left, he left, we felt good about what we did. I had left a parcel at the counter. I had to go back in and get off the elevator. As I'm getting off the elevator, I see the group of security walking back into the clerk's office. And I'm hearing, now that they're gone, I just want to let you folks know that they're just professional agitators. All right?
And who said that?
Brian. I walked in, said, Brian, thank you for calling us professional agitators. I think I'll have to meet with your supervisor after the holidays.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here today.
Okay. All right.
Now, I don't like to see people lose their job. I didn't want to see Leverett lose his job. I didn't expect to come in the second time here after being told by the clerk's office to go over there and push that button and set up an appointment with the mayor because the people in the clerk's office hadn't gotten anywhere getting us an appointment.
Right.
Now, I don't know how far, if you've had a chance to look at any of our encounters with the police or the clerks or anything, but we do have a YouTube channel. We have a lot of people that watch our content. We're not here just to stir up. We're here to make a change.
Understand.
In fact, sir, I know you're probably not a sworn security officer
Well,
or a sworn law enforcement,
not any longer. No.
but I will ask.
Notice what he said?
To me, because even people that aren't sworn
Used
law
to be.
enforcement officers should
What did you say exactly? I missed it.
Yeah, go ahead and run
Yeah.
it back.
a YouTube channel. We have a lot of people that watch our content. We're not here just to stir up. We're here to make a change.
Understand.
In fact, sir, I know you're probably not a sworn security officer
Well,
or a sworn law enforcement,
not any longer. No.
but I will.
Not anymore.
Important to me,
Right,
even
right.
people that aren't
Oh,
sworn
okay.
law enforcement officers,
Head of
I couldn't
security,
even hear him.
their basic rights.
not law enforcement anymore.
I couldn't hear him say that. I heard I heard OTVO say something about his sworn security officer, and then he said law enforcement officer, but I didn't hear him say it because maybe because I don't have my volume turned all the way up. But yeah, I didn't hear that part. But most of these guys that are chief security officers usually end up being retired law enforcement officers who basically did 20 or 30 years and they just now kind of sit back and collect a check and
But
don't
he's
really
the,
have any accountability for his troops.
he's the chief security officer.
I know he's a retired cop. Basically, he's a retired cop who's now
Is
sitting
he
on his
retired?
ass.
He didn't say that. He
I
said
mean,
he
he
used
could
to
be.
be a law enforcement officer. He didn't say that he's a retired officer. Normally, a retired officer will say, I'm retired. He didn't say that.
Okay, maybe he got fired like some other ones that end up with a security job. That could be too.
I'm wondering. There's a reason. I mean, if he was a cop, right? Typically, cops don't become security officers unless there's a reason. That's my view of it. Typically,
And that's true.
yeah. Or security officers aspire to be cops. It's one or the either, right? Usually, security people who work security, and that sort of thing. That's typically like, it's either you couldn't do it or you couldn't do it. And now you're out.
Could you tell me, sir, what the 5 elements of the First Amendment are?
I'm not off the top of my head right now. I know we're talking freedom of religion, freedom of right to assembly. There's just a multitude of different things in there. And, you got me on camera, and I'm not
No, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
Whoa. So you got me on camera. So the camera is a problem for you.
What's the camera got to do with, answering a simple question?
I mean, that's all I'm saying is I didn't notice he said that again. It's they have a habit of just pointing out the obvious there when I think you tricked up somebody the other day, didn't you, when you said something to that effect about, oh, it's the camera. I think it was when you had an issue with one of this guy's security guards, actually.
Officer right here.
The supervisor came out.
Counter.
Yeah,
No,
officer
we
right here.
weren't tripping him up. I asked him for his name and ID number, and he flipped out.
Like they always tend to do.
Yeah. My first encounter with any security at this place, officer right here, that video, I asked him for his name and ID number, and he flips out. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much the general standard here. They
And why
flip
is
out
this?
on
And
you
why
if you
is
ask.
this guy? Well, why is this guy thinking that you're putting him on the spot? I mean, you guys are just, asking a simple question. So, I mean, what the problem is?
Yeah. Like, we're having a conversation. It's either you want to have the conversation or not. And then if you don't want to have the conversation, well, get out. I don't want you.
You know,
You're fired.
right? It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Here's another good comment before we continue on. Mike Webb, most superheroes get mad when you question their authority. I mean, I don't know about all that, but I mean,
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's.
I mean, theoretically, without coming out with the exact language, we made the requisition to speak with the chief of police. How much more basic of an IPRA question could that be from a government official? And that they would make all efforts necessary. Well, I find it strange when we went to the clerk's office about 3 weeks ago, and she took our information and said that she'd relay it to the office for us. And then we went back sometime later and repeated the process. And we're going back tonight to follow up on the process. And I'll just sit back and relax. Just want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm a little overwhelmed, if you can understand, to see our government in action. I appreciate y'all for supporting Brick and supporting my little channel, and especially supporting BZ. I made it a New Year's resolution. I'm going to try to do more of these. It's easier to do it the more you do it, so I'm trying. Appreciate you again. Thanks.
Well, and so I just want to point out the obvious before we start this.
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority.
Just saying, guys, that's how they all act, and that's how they all are. But that being said, let me roll this beautiful bean footage.
Our goal, as I've said to this gentleman before, is to educate. Absolutely. We've offered our services to your staff. We've offered our services to APD so that they will have an understanding of what people's rights are, especially the ones, unlike yourself, that carry the gun.
Well, and keep in mind, all that training for those folks usually is done by attorneys that come in to teach those different blocks of instruction. But so here's the thing. So obviously, Metro Security has no control over the chief's office, chief of police office. We don't have any control over the city clerk's office or anything like that at all. I can't address any problems within Metro Security. So I can address issues with Leverett. I can address issues with Lieutenant Allison in that regard. So we can take care of that. Anything else that you need to deal with specifically has to go through them. Lieutenant Allison doesn't have the authority to tell the city clerk's office to do it, or the chief's office, right? So we can address, I can address our internal issues and make sure everybody's up to speed on what you guys are doing. And then you can continue to come and do whatever you need to try to correct issues within the clerk's office or try to visit the chief.
So in your position here, how else would you recommend citizens obtain an appointment with the chief when they actually come to the police station to have that occur?
Well, you're going to have to work within whatever the rules and regulations and processes they have. Obviously, if you're not feeling confident there, you have elected officials through city council, you have the mayor's office, they have constituent service groups as well. So there are other avenues that you can approach if you don't feel that you're getting satisfaction through this process. Metro Security, unfortunately, is not one of them.
Just want to point out we got True North Transparency in the house.
Hell yeah. What's up?
So is OTVO, are you now considered the happy vet? Because we have the angry vet on the we have the anonymous vet, now we got the happy vet. Maybe you need to change your name.
That's, what can I say? It's just I'll call it a somewhat stressful day. I was pretty much just an observer, more of a cameraman. I'm still trying to figure out how I ended up being where I was. So,
or we call you the unhappy vet. Depends on how these two unlawful detainments in one video go crazy.
Yeah, well,
just another Canadian.
I'm a lot happier than they're going to be. I can tell you that.
But you do have elected officials, right? You have a city councilor, you have a mayor, They both had constituent service.
Well, let me ask you something on that. So we've requested, let me just explain this first. We've requested to speak to the mayor. Okay. Now we have actually spoken to our counselor. She's the only person who we've actually been able to speak to when it comes to these higher ups. Okay. Other than you, which you're the chief of security, right? And I understand your position, right? But if I request to speak to, I don't know, the chief or the mayor, and then they send somebody else out, right? Then what do I have to assume? I have to assume that that's the mayor, right? So I've spoken to Noah over there at the mayor's office, okay? And Noah comes out almost every time now. In fact, the last time we went there, we spoke to Noah. So is Noah the mayor? No, right.
He's part of constituent services.
Right. So if we come
His
here,
job is to address issues and try to resolve them, obviously, at the lowest level possible.
Right.
Obviously, the mayor's got a lot
you know
of
what that
stuff.
sounds like? That sounds like you're
Notice how
telling
he
us
knew
that we are
exactly
the
who I
low.
was talking
We are
about.
low, right?
No, that's
We're just low on the.
What's that, Brick?
You notice how he knew exactly who I was talking about?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you just look at his body language and his posture, man, he's not giving two shits about anything y'all got to say.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just burning time.
He's just, dude, he's on the clock. He don't care. You know, all he's doing is counting the minutes and the hours and the seconds just to go home for the day. And he might even duck out early because he's the chief of security and he can do that.
Yep, he's not an officer.
Nope. But
The totem pole, right? He's low on the totem pole. My point is this. We come over here and we request to speak to the chief. And we don't speak to the chief. We speak to someone else. And how long is this going to take? Because if we come here every single day.
You're asking me to now weigh in on something that's outside of my span of control, right? So if you would like to file a complaint.
Not interested in making complaints. I don't even want to hear that.
We're not interested in filing a complaint. We're interested in making a change. It's hard for a change to occur when we have supervisors of security running around promoting the bad conduct that they think that we're doing.
Well, like I said, I can investigate and address things internally to better security.
Right.
That's the extent of my control, right? So I promise you, I will take care of it. We'll look into that. We'll take whatever action we can.
So,
Now, human resource issues, they're personnel matters.
Mhm.
They don't get disclosed to anyone. So I understand your frustration if you don't find out what happened or what didn't happen. I understand. But you're a Navy veteran, you know how that works, that kind of stuff. Thank you for my service. My dad's retired Navy. I'm former Air Force. So I appreciate your time and your service. I can control what I can control, and I will. You got my word on that. And I know you don't know me, but
No,
I can understand that. Hold on. I want to.
So again,
I want to address something.
I can't do anything more than that. My suggestion is if you don't feel that you're getting satisfied.
I understand
with
this.
the mayor's office or with the chief's
Hold on.
office,
Hold on.
we've already talked
I want to
about
address
it.
something else.
Okay. So what I would recommend.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Continue to go on. You can reach out to the press.
I am press. What are you talking
Well,
about?
I mean, like the
No,
change-
I am press.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about broadcast.
So you don't know our rights. You even said it.
okay, so gonna comment on that. It felt like a complete slap in the face twice because he's like, you can reach out to the press. No, we are pressed. I mean the real. I mean he was going there with the real press. That's the fake news. The shit y'all feed the garbage to and they just spit out to the public.
Yeah.
This is the real press. These are all the hard questions coming at you and you got no answers for them.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's no more of this garbage investigate, sorry, but no body down by the river. That's not what I'm here for. I'm investigating you.
No, I mean, you could be living in some van down by the river.
I knew you were going to go there. As soon as I said
Somebody
that,
by the van and down by the river.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, help me some Chris Farley Saturday Night Live, man.
You even said it yourself.
Do you have any-
First Amendment right to
anything else?
press.
As I said, we're
Yeah.
here to educate. If you're ever
See, you're
asked
missing-
again,
you're-
and you
hold on.
don't have to answer anyone's question. Correct. But just to make yourself look like you're a proponent of people's First Amendment right, remember the term RAPS, R-A-P-P-S,
Okay.
religion, assembly, press, petition, and speech.
Okay.
And what troubles me is that we have, from what I understand and what I'm being told, we have armed men with guns on the streets of Albuquerque who have not signed an oath to the Constitution as the state of New Mexico requires to have filed with their office.
I don't know. What you're
Just for your understanding about where I'm coming from and the oath of office.
Okay.
I'm not sure if any one of you folks were in the military. Did you swear an oath, sir? Did you ever swear an oath when you were in the
Yes,
military?
absolutely.
Right. So then,
And law enforcement officers do as well.
Not here in New Mexico, not in Albuquerque.
Well, you know, I don't know. what
We've
you
been
do.
told time and time again that they do not sign an oath.
Every law enforcement agency I've ever heard of anywhere in the country.
So then why are we
swears an oath.
being told that?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
so let me go ahead and-
You're asking me questions that I
look,
can't answer. So here's the
He
thing.
allowed you to finish.
I appreciate it.
I'm not done though. I'm not done. He may be
I'm
done.
with you because at this
You know what I
point,
get to
that's
do?
the thing.
When you say no, I get to ask again. See, that's the part that you don't get, right? I can get on that button and keep beeping it.
I understand.
This is what I can do.
I'm trying.
I'll tell you
I
what,
told
if I walk
what
back in there and I keep beeping the button, what are you going to do? Are you going to go get the chief?
No, it's not my.
So then what, do you want me on the button? Do you want me on the button?
Okay.
Because I can get on the button. Is that what you want? You wouldn't allow me to even speak.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. He spoke and then you didn't allow me to speak.
I did.
You spoke and I let you finish. He spoke and then you didn't even allow me to speak. You didn't even allow me to speak. No, you did not.
So what would you like
I
to
kept
say?
trying to speak. No, you calm down.
I'm good.
You have been absolutely
What would you like to say?
tyrannical at this moment. You're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. I want to speak to the chief. Now, here's the thing. No, hold on. I'm not done yet. You need to calm it down.
I'm very calm.
You don't understand who's in charge here. You believe you're in charge. I am.
We're just discussing.
I am the boss. You don't get that. I understand that. But you're not in charge. I am your boss. This is the way. Yes, I am your boss. I am the people.
You're a city employee.
Correct. And I
Exactly.
have chain of command.
You need to be professional at this moment and let me speak.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not. You keep overspeaking me. You keep overspeaking me. Maybe you're used to talking to him like that, but you can't talk to me like that. They need to expect better.
I apologize
And you
for
can't,
interrupting you, sir.
yeah.
Please continue.
Okay. Now hear this, okay? Now I can ask as many times as I want. And so what I can do is I can sit out here and talk to you all day long. And then I can come down tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Saturday. It won't work, right? Because this will be closed, right? But I could come down on Monday and I could do the same thing. And I could come down on Tuesday and Wednesday and so on and so forth. 2025 is open for me. I can make my petitions known. It's the petition part that I love. I'm in love with that part of the First Amendment. It's the fifth element. I get to make my petitions known.
And that's why if you want to email Brick, his email's brickpetition. No, I'm kidding. I can't. Just kidding. Make your petitions known with Brick. Email them at brickpetitions.com. I'm not giving out your real email.
No, I do have a YouTube channel called Brick Petitions.
That's what I was going with. That's why I was pointing that out. That's why
haven't
he
done
loves petitions. You love
Haven't done
petitioning
it
so
yet.
much. You love
That's
petitioning so much, you have called it Brick Petitions. So, but it kind of makes me think of this guy right here.
What my life is all about. I'm 35 years old.
Hey. Hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is SNL. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Listen.
I was just doing that 30-second clip, but I can always cut that part out. It's all good, dude. Relax.
I'm
Relax.
just trying to not let you get streamed.
When you get monetized,
They
you
literally-
figure how to trim all that stuff out. Don't worry,
I
buddy.
understand.
I
just
get
have
flagged
to
every
know.
live stream. So don't feel bad, okay?
Okay.
I was only showing that part because he was saying, I'm 35 years old and I live down by the bed in a river. Just
Go
in the
ahead.
bed by
I
the
literally
river.
just saw somebody's stream get hit for SNL. So okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. SNL. If you run something for like say more than 10 seconds or 20 seconds, you'll get flagged. And if you do get flagged, all you do is trim out that segment. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Everybody tries to make it bigger than what it is. So this is why I have not been hit with any copyright strikes. What people say for stealing content. It's because you use clips and you stop, and you don't keep playing them. But that's why I'm like yelling stop. I'm like, no, man, let me finish the 10-second clip.
I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
See? So, anyways, back to that. I intervene with a little comedy, man. That's why do you think I show the South Park Eric Cartman? If I haven't been flagged for that, I'm not going to get flagged for that. Because people get flagged on video reactions all the time for just saying the word South Park in the first 2 minutes of their live streams. Just for saying those words.
Wow.
But, yeah, exactly. censorship
are always torture.
So, but yeah, anyways, let me get back to playing this because, I mean, look at this clown. I'm looking at his look. He's like a deer in headlights looking at you, right? It looks like he's about to pop a vein, too.
Bro, his eyes
angry.
were about bleeding out. I saw a vein popping in his eye while I was standing there.
It was throbbing pretty good.
Okay.
No,
There you go.
And what that means is I get to ask. Hell, I could ask for a ham sandwich, but I don't believe that's reasonable. So I'm not.
Wait. Well, you said it wasn't reasonable. I was gonna say, why didn't you ask for the ham sandwich? God dang it, man! I'm waiting for the day that you do ask for that ham sandwich. I'm waiting for the day.
It's hard not to find this funny. I mean, really.
Wait till you see my Chase Bank audit where she's like, "Can I help you with it?" Well, no, but a bottle of water would be great. I love Mike Horton's line where he said, "Well, a hamburger and French fries would be great," but if they're gonna ask the stupid questions, they're gonna get the stupid request right back or the stupid answers. So
yeah, if these pigs were to actually listen to the people every once in a while, they might have a good laugh. Some of us are kind of funny.
I'm waiting for the day that Jeff Gray from Honor Your Oath, instead of asking for money, he literally asked for a burger and some French fries. That would be funny. Can I have some money? Hey, officer, can I have a burger and French fries? I mean, something. I mean, but it is what it is. But look at this clown.
I'm not going to ask for it because I don't believe that would be given. What I am asking for, I do believe is reasonable. I'm asking to speak to the chief because, of course, what I've been told is that these officers are running around, haven't signed an oath to the Constitution. Okay? And that's a problem. I want the chief's oath. I want his oath. I want a copy of it. So I want to speak to him. I don't want to go over to the clerk's office. I don't want to go over to the city council's office. I want to see the chief's oath of office. I want to see it. Because if I don't see it, guess what I get to do?
Ask again.
Again, right? And if you say, well, you don't get to see it, guess what I get to do? I get to ask again. And I get to do that all year long for the rest of my life if I want to. I mean, you guys can sit here and slow roll me about this case, right? It's well within reason, right? I've asked for the oaths of office for the officers who did a soft SWAT on me, okay, from this department. And that was unreasonable. And we have real complaints to file. Real complaints, not this bullshit. I want to file some real complaints, and I can't get that done if I don't get the records that I'm asking for. No, I'm being told that nobody signs an oath in this department. That's a problem. It's a major problem, okay? Now, I would like to speak to the chief.
Okay. I don't have the authority to order the chief to come out.
That's wonderful. But now I get to ask again because you're at the door. You're the doorman.
Okay.
Why would Brian take our information to relay it to the chief's office and have them get back to us if it wasn't something that he could accomplish?
As I said, I will talk to Brian about that and find out what happened.
That just sounds like we're
That's
having
what I'm
smoke
gonna do.
blown up.
So your other option, another recourse for you is the Civilian Police Oversight Committee.
Mhm.
So you can also reach out to them. Again, you have, so again, I
Not interested.
okay,
I'm
that's
absolutely
fine.
not
I'm
interested
giving
in
you
anything
options.
other than speaking to the chief. And then also I want to see his oath of office.
Okay, well, again.
Those are the two things I'm asking for.
That's not something that I have the authority.
I get that,
to
but you're the doorman.
Okay, right.
You're the guy at the
That's not
door.
the job of the doorman.
It is the job of the doorman to go get the man of the house.
No.
You don't know what a butler is? Come on, dude. Yeah, you might as well be.
Okay, we're security. Our job is security.
So then what do you do if you don't answer the door?
We address it.
You're the doorman. You're the doorman.
He don't answer the door because he's used to breaking them down and soft swatting people.
He was a cop.
Hey, by the way, are you sure you didn't ask somebody else for that ham sandwich? Because I noticed you're eating something over there.
Oh, it's not a ham sandwich. It is pork though. Pepperoni pizza.
Did you get hungry for the taste of pig because you had to deal with them all morning? You worked up an appetite for pig.
I be honest with you, I'm like tired, but I'm hanging out because I did want to review this. So
Well, yeah, there's parts
You
of this.
are the doorman.
There's parts of this.
I want to see the chief in his oath of office. I want to see.
What'd you say, OTVO?
I says there's parts of this I ain't seen yet on film. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure this was a 2-hour live stream. I mean, have to go back and just catch the juicy parts.
Yeah.
Still alive. I can steal content from this all day and make plenty of shorts.
Yeah.
Just saying. Because I'm 35 years old and I live in a van down by the river. Anyways.
the river.
The river.
the chief in his oath of office. I want to see the chief in his oath of office. I want to see the chief in his oath of office.
We'll wait for you to at least have someone from the chief's office set up the appointment with us.
Because
Because
we
we
don't have that authority to
well,
make them set up an appointment.
So who does? Who does?
Who does? That's why we're here.
The chief? The chief?
We come to
The chief can do it. I bet you have an audience with the chief when you want it, right?
How do you do it?
You have an audience with the chief when you want it. Yeah, you can go right up to him and say, hey, man, I got these guys down here. Man. They really want to see you. They want to see your oath of office.
Okay. Anything else I can address?
I want to see the chief in his oath of office.
Noted.
I want to see the chief in his oath of office. Chief in his oath of office. I'd like to see the chief in his oath of office. I'd like to see the chief in his oath of office. I'd like to see the chief in his oath of office. It's very simple. I'd just like to see the chief in his oath of office. Yeah, can I see the chief in his oath of office?
And here we go.
Definitely some butthurt pigs.
Okay,
Yes, right there at the desk.
now,
Mr. Leverett.
I'm not going to go into detail about it. I'm not going to
Okay,
go into
no,
detail about it.
no, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna skip the 10 minutes of bell ringing because I don't think I have the patience to go through that ding, 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 ding again. But Brick literally at the 50-minute and 55-second mark is ringing this bell, okay? And mind you, nobody's coming out to assist him. And I'm just going to point out how long this was before somebody showed up. Okay, I'm right here at, it appears to be about the 7. Okay,
6.5
so
minutes.
it appears to be 7. I was off. I said 10 minutes of bell ringing. I'm sorry. 7 minutes of bell ringing before
6.5.
someone finally came out.
Yep.
Hey, the bell worked.
They're cowards.
They
They're cowards.
called this pig right here.
What's up, big guy? Name and ID number. What's your ID number? And your last name? Excellent. I'd like to see the chief. Mhm. Right. And we're not here on the spot. We've been here before. Have we? I don't believe we have. None of your business. I'll tell you what, I'll identify for you because the courts say I have to. I'm an American. Some of us haven't sworn an oath to the Constitution. Have you sworn an oath to the Constitution? I want to see your oath of office. I want to see a signed oath of office. You've signed an oath to the Constitution? I've been told that you don't sign an oath to the Constitution. You've signed an oath to the Constitution to work for this department?
Simple question, simple question, simple question, simple question.
No. We're not doing all that garbage. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's what the button's for. The button's there for me, not for you. The button's there for me, not for you. The button is there for me, not for you. Stop lying. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Liar.
No, I'm not going to let you sit there and lie.
We're causing a disturbance.
I haven't caused any disturbance. Don't lie to me. I want to see your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
Yeah,
I want to see your supervisor.
Your supervisor.
Let me see your supervisor.
That'd be great.
Let me see your supervisor. Let me see your supervisor. I don't need you to talk to me.
We're done.
I don't need you to talk to me. Supervisor. Supervisor.
Supervisor.
Supervisor. You're not giving me are you trying to give me an order? Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't give me no fucking orders. You're a piece of shit. Stop fucking lying. Don't give me no fucking orders. Fuck you. You ain't giving nobody fucking orders. You piece of shit lying cop. You're a pig. Shut the fuck up and let me get your supervisor. Supervisor. It's like 500 times I've told you to give me your supervisor. Give me your fucking supervisor, you piece of shit pig. No. I am not required to. No, I'm not required to do any fucking thing you say. Not a goddamn thing. What you can do is go get your fucking supervisor. What you can do is go get your supervisor. Go get your supervisor. Why are you trying to talk over me? You know what? I want to see your supervisor. Why are you trying to talk over me? Stop trying to talk over me, dude. Stop trying to talk over me. Stop trying to talk over people and go get your supervisor. Why are you? Oh, am I trespassing? I'll tell you what. You're saying that I'm trespassed? I want to see the written trespass order. I want to see the written trespass. I want to see the written trespass. I want to see a written trespass. I want to see a written trespass. I want to see a written trespass. You are creating the disturbance, you piece of shit pig lying cop. You are a piece of shit pig. I can't even hear what the fuck you're saying because you're not trying to have a conversation. You know what? You keep pointing at the fucking door. I don't know what the fuck you're pointing at the fucking door for. I can't even hear what the fuck. I bet you do want a whole lot of shit in your fucking life. I bet you want a whole lot of shit in your fucking life, but I want to see a supervisor. There's a whole lot of fucking things I want, but I don't get, right? I haven't done any fucking thing illegal. Not a goddamn thing. Cite me a fucking citation. Cite me a citation.
Cite it.
Cite it. You don't fucking know.
Talk now. Talk.
Okay, just to let you guys know, this is about the time I was getting worried they were getting arrested, and I started making calls to APD to get a supervisor down there because I told him the cop was escalating. So just keep watching the color in this guy's face right here. You're going to see that go from that kind of palish to about YouTube red that's on the screen. So wait for it. It's coming.
What law have I broken?
Thank you.
Excellent. We will wait. We will wait. We will wait. Taking a seat. Taking a seat. Taking a seat. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I don't have to hear anything. Bye. I want to see a supervisor, and that's all I'm waiting for. I'm going to see a supervisor. You can't just come out here and do whatever the fuck you want to do, dude. You work for me. You work for me. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm actually sitting down. Now you're aggressing me. Why are you aggressing me right now? Back away. 6 feet. 6 feet. Get away from me, dude. Now you're stalking me and harassing me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I want to see your supervisor. You need to go away from me, you piece of shit. I can't even hear what the fuck you're saying, dude. I want to see a supervisor. I want to see a supervisor. That's right. I don't have to fucking listen to you, stupid. You're stupid. You are stupid. You're a disgrace. You don't even fucking deserve to wear any fucking uniform, you piece of shit, motherfucker. You don't fucking know me. You don't know him. You don't know any fucking buddy. You're a piece of shit who doesn't sign an oath to the Constitution of the United States. You're a piece of shit. You need to get the fuck on somewhere. You need to go fucking get your supervisor, you piece of shit motherfucker. I don't have to fucking listen to a fucking thing you say. I don't have to listen to nothing. Nothing that you say. You creating a fucking disturbance, you piece of shit motherfucker. I want to see your supervisor. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. I don't have to listen to a fucking thing you say. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. You are talking. You are trying to talk over me. And you're telling me some bullshit. You don't. No, you don't give. You don't. Yeah. Well, bye. Oh, am I detained? For what crime? For what crime? And if I leave, then what are you going to do? If I leave, then what are you going to do? What crime have I committed? Oh, nothing. I have not committed any crimes. So you need to get your supervisor and fuck off. You piece of shit. Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's on you, dude. It's on you. Whatever you do here is yours. Am I
was
detained?
just trying to make
crime?
an appointment.
I have not fucking done a goddamn thing wrong. I have not done anything illegal. You're a piece of shit.
What's that, Rick?
So I was just trying to make an appointment so I could see the chief.
Just so you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually holding a stuffed animal because Brownie has a lot of energy right now, and he's
what's up, Brownie dog? Brownie,
he's hitting me with his nose. You say
Brownie
hi,
boy. What's
everybody?
up, buddy boy? Brownie.
Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
So if you hear the squeaking in the background, that's him.
Nice.
Shit. You're a piece of shit pig. I don't give a shit. What the fuck? Security? Who the fuck is security, motherfucker? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. You need to stop trying to talk over me, right? I asked to see your supervisor, and you never did it. What you did was you tried to illegally trespass somebody. From where? From a public fucking building? For what? There is no crime. I have not disturbed any fucking peace. You come out here in my fucking face, and you didn't get your supervisor.
Mr. Romkowski, if I'm pronouncing it right. As a law enforcement officer for the city of Albuquerque, and that you say that you've sworn an oath to the Constitution, right? You're a sworn police officer, right? Can you tell me the 5 elements of the First Amendment, sir?
No. Oh, so you can't, you piece of shit motherfucker. Fuck you. Oh, now all of a sudden you don't know the Constitution. Now all of a sudden you don't know the Constitution. Whatever, dude. You don't know the Constitution. You don't know that oath you swore. You're claiming to say you own. You swore an oath? You swore an oath, right? You swore an oath. Well, then how the fuck do you not know what you swore an oath to? You don't? Oh, really? Well, then get the fuck on somewhere, you piece of shit, and get your supervisor. You don't have to prove any fucking thing. I don't even know why you come out here to bother me and harass me and to stalk me.
He don't know his rights that way. He doesn't know our rights. It just boils down to that. You know?
You come out here fucking giving orders and shit. The fuck did I do? All of a sudden now I'm detained. For what? For what crime? For what crime? Yeah, you're alive right now, dude. You need to lower your voice. You need to lower your voice. You need to lower your voice. You keep talking over me. You need to lower your voice. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down and get your supervisor. As I requested many, many times already. You need to get your supervisor. What am I being detained for? Why are we still detained? For what? For what? Oh, am I trespassing? Well, then why the fuck am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Oh, so now I'm just detained. Now I'm just detained. Now, how long the fuck are you going to detain me? How long are you going to detain me? How long are you going to detain me? How long are you going to You're not going to identify a fuck thing. No, you won't. No, you fucking won't. No, you fucking won't. How the fuck are you going to do that? You're going to put your hands on me? Are you going to put your fucking hands on me? Are you going to put your fucking hands on me? Oh, really? Well, how about you get your supervisor before you make a big fucking mistake? You get your supervisor before you make a big fucking mistake. Yeah, and I don't need to talk to you anymore. We're waiting on a supervisor. This is what should have happened a long fucking time ago, but you tried to give orders. So I'll tell you what, we'll wait on a supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. You asked, I told you. You're the one disturbing me right fucking now. You said I'm detained. What the fuck am I detained for? You keep talking. Why the fuck do you keep talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Stop fucking talking to me. Stop 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 talking to me. You're retarded. You're retarded. Now it's you guys, right? Now you've discriminated against me. Now you've discriminated.
Just want to point out, look how red he is, dude. I mean, his whole left side of his neck is so red. I think he's about to bust out a neck vein or something.
Yeah, he was tired when he came out.
Discriminated.
This is
He
why
was what?
He was tired when he came out. Like, you can tell. Like, I don't know, maybe it's drugs.
I mean, he's
You
already.
you can see the way he like swaying back and forth. He's like super tired. I don't know. Maybe he took maybe a Tylenol or something before he came out, or a gummy. But
He needs a few gummies after this encounter.
Fuck you.
I think he's been listening to Brian because Brian likes to call us.
Or maybe Leverett in there talking about you guys. Maybe you get along with Leverett talking about you guys. You need to go ahead and make sure that supervisor comes.
Funny with Everett and Brian there, and that freaking chief of your metro security is in the same boat. They're not just used to people coming up.
When's your supervisor getting here?
Authority, you know?
Yeah, I hope so too.
We're all done being slow roll.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Who the fuck do you think you are, though? Who do you believe that you are? You're a scumbag, bro. You're a scumbag. No, you're a piece of shit. You couldn't do anything useful with your life. You could at least dig a fucking ditch. I don't know. Do something. Something fucking useful instead of looking like a jackboot thug pig. A G.I. Joe loser. You're a loser, dude. You couldn't do anything with your life. And that's why you signed up for this. And then decided to detain me. And for what? And for what? He's a fucking patriot, motherfucker. You need to get the fuck over yourself.
Oh, were you trying to ask me the 5 elements of the First Amendment? No.
Oh, you didn't know the Constitution that you swore no to, did you?
Then what were you?
Then why the fuck are you talking to me?
What were you insinuating then? When you were directing your comment toward myself.
Oh, maybe better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What branch did you serve? What branch did you serve?
Now.
Yeah, what branch did you serve? You know what stolen valor is, right? You piece of shit. You know what stolen valor is? This right here is not valor. That's garbage. You look like a G.I. Joe loser. You say you swore an oath to the Constitution to work here. You went into the Navy, did you? Oh yeah. Sure. Yet you don't know your own rights. You swore an oath to the Constitution. You don't even know it. Come on, dude.
He's so confused right now.
I don't fucking know you from Adam, dude. You're a pig.
And see, like I said, I was on the phone with APD while this was going on right here. Because I was like on speakerphone going like, dispatcher, do you not hear your cop escalating this whole situation in the lobby of you need to get like a supervisor like ASAP. I said, your cop's so red right now. He looks like he's about to blow a gasket. Like, oh, we're on it. We're getting multiple calls. I'm sure you are. That's why you ended up with a supervisor.
And they were. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate some of these other folks who I actually already know as well who made calls. Thank you very much for making your petition.
Now, I know when you guys were in the mayor's office, which we'll be showing next, GS, I caught him live calling when you guys were in the mayor's office being unlawfully detained the second time, because right now You're not free to leave. You are unlawfully detained, sitting on a bench. Said you're waiting for a supervisor when he tells you afterwards that you're being detained because he's trying to trespass you. So, OTVO, any comment?
Well, I think we're waiting for the supervisor to show up, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
You're a pig. I don't know why you keep trying to talk to people. But I sure wouldn't mind speaking to a supervisor, considering you've illegally detained me at this point.
Yeah, we're so aggressive, you know. Words are so hurtful.
Yeah, I know your butt hurt right now. You're feeling so painful.
Freedom of speech is glorious.
How's your butt?
Isn't it, fellas?
How's your butt feeling? Your butt. How's your butt feeling? I know it's got to be hurting.
You need a little butt cream for that ass of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I don't
it.
know. Hey, man, maybe you're walking around with old butt plug. You damn sure ain't sworn no oath to the Constitution, not to work here.
It sounds when you're made to look like a fool, because I'm all done being made to look like a fool.
You come out here trying to give orders. You trying to come out here and give fucking orders.
All the security staff here, when we come in, they take pride in calling us professional agitators.
Remember, your chief is the one who doesn't want to talk. Your chief is the one who doesn't want to give up no fucking oath of office. He's the one who.
I'm gonna let you know, Brick. I missed the butt plug part and the butt hurt part because I was on the phone with APD. But now that I've gone back and watched it, I'm looking at you and we're just dying laughing. I mean, I can't believe you actually said that, but that's hilarious. I can't believe OTVO actually asked him if he needed some butthurt cream.
I asked him. I didn't say butter. I asked him if he needed his cream for his ass.
That's the same thing as butthurt cream. You know, he was butthurt. And Jonesy said it. He like, you butthurt. I mean, look at this clown. I mean,
it is what it is. They sent out the littlest G.I. Joe in the box. You know?
No, they sent out the dumbest one because the little one does show up.
Well, I wouldn't.
You'll see her.
I'm not saying.
You didn't sign an oath of office, apparently. I keep asking for it. You motherfuckers claim you've sworn an oath, but you didn't sign one. You didn't sign one, did you? Not to work here. That's the claim. The claim is that you didn't sign an oath. That's what I've been told by the clerk. The clerk of Albuquerque told me that you don't sign an oath. You know what that means? You're making arrests unlawfully. So you're detaining me unlawfully. And if I walk out of here under the assumption that you don't swear an oath with a signed oath of office, what are you going to fucking do? Are you going to illegally detain me, kidnap me? Because you haven't signed any fucking oath. Did you? That's what the clerk told me. I haven't seen any oath. Did you sign an oath? Did you sign an oath, you piece of shit? Did you sign an oath? Did you sign an oath? Did you sign an oath? Sergeant Martinez. Did you sign an oath to the Constitution of the United States to work here? Hold on. He's detained us. He's detained us on the claim on. I don't have to hold on to nothing. I don't have to hold on to nothing.
It's like she's in her.
If you want to detain me over some illegal garbage.
Is that your internet?
He's illegally detaining me right now. Crime about it? What crime committed? Martin, can I get your name and ID number? Can I get your supervisor and ID number?
Business cards.
I want your business cards. I want your business cards. But
Place to discuss this.
okay. I want to know why he's illegally detaining me right now. We were asked to leave. I can politely decline that, can't I?
No, it looks like we might have lost BZ there. Letz, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. All right, he's coming back in. There he is. Might want to run it back for the folks.
Is the video up? Do you guys see the video on your screen?
It's froze.
Okay, hang on a second. I got disconnected real quick and came back up. So
that's okay because the sergeant just walked in, so we'll just run it from there when we get it going.
What crime? No, minus a crime. What?
You are live.
No, for what? Where's the written trespass order then? You don't have one. Exactly. You see where we're at? You see where we're at? Yes, exactly. Okay. Now I'd like to see your supervisor. Yeah, Lieutenant. What if I go outside to the? It's an unlawful order, but we will leave. We will leave under unlawful orders. We are leaving under unlawful orders. Let's go.
now I'm just pointing out there's the smallest G.I. Joe loser is that little one.
Under
streak.
unlawful orders. Martinez.
She definitely
That one right
Business
there.
cards before we leave. Business cards
She's
before we
North
leave.
Korean all day long.
Go ahead. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right, let's go. I'm gonna let you go first because I'm live.
She was a
How long is this trespass order? How long is the trespass? All right, fine. We'll just go over to the mayor's office.
We'll be talking to them, and we still want.
Scumbag, piece of shit. How long is the trespass order? Piece of shit. Fuck you.
Small fry.
Yeah, that's some losers right there.
That little one's trying to look so tough and mean.
All right, so we're going over to the mayor's office, as you know.
And now he's all now keep in mind, guys. Now it's like, oh, okay. Now we're just gonna go over to the mayor's office. All of a sudden, just real calm. Look at that, Team DLZ hoodies all the way.
You know it.
All right, fam. We're going over to the mayor's office. What's going on over there? Trying to set up a meeting with the chief over there. We were threatened just now as we were trying to set that meeting up.
Just bring out a representative, please.
Yeah. We'd like to speak to somebody. What's your name? I'm an American. I'll give you that.
All right, I'll have someone come out.
Thank you. All right, there it is. So we're down here again. Like I said, we're at the mayor's office. We're up here on the 11th floor. There's a chance they might come up here.
Forward just a little bit too.
We're looking for answers. So
Now, I just want to point out to everybody in the room, at this point, you've already been detained once. You've been trespassed from the police department, but you don't have anything in writing. They've already tried to obtain your IDs, and now you're in a completely different address down the street in the mayor's office on the, I believe, 7th floor, right? Is it the 7th floor?
11th.
11th floor.
Yep.
Okay, so these cops, you didn't see them behind you when you walked away. Everything's good. So you're trying to calm down. You're trying to talk to the mayor, trying to set a meeting or something so you can address what just happened over there. And Like I said, guys, I'm just filling you in because this 2-hour live that I have to jump skip to the good stuff. So I'm just filling you in real quick because this shit happens real quick and I can't make this shit up.
Yep. Appreciate you guys.
But you can skip a little bit from here.
Where's it?
Because I just walk around the room here for a second.
Around the
They come up pretty quick.
Up here, they got the 11th floor windows. Give you a quick look at this. Yeah. And I appreciate you guys coming in. I make some trouble. And Jack Evans.
I go back over to the other side and start calling people out.
Good to see you. Thank you for stopping through. Let's see. GS, hypnotist, BZ, and anybody else I missed, soybean farmer, anybody else I missed, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in. It's me, Brick, and Mr. Letz Otvo down here to the city. We're looking for answers. So Northwoods Press, good to see you. Xavier, Brandon Baker, we just went through a lot. Sounds to me like we got some more trouble. Are you going to trespass us? We're more than willing to leave. Are you going to illegally trespass us? We can leave.
Yes,
no problem.
This is another government building, and now you're creating a disturbance.
All right,
so what's
we're
gonna
leaving.
happen is you're going to identify yourself.
Okay,
so what was the disturbance?
No,
we're not even getting into it. We're not even getting into it. I don't want to.
I missed something. Well, no, I missed something that I didn't catch when I was watching the live stream. She just straight up said you're causing a disturbance. Well, calling somebody to come out to meet with you guys and sitting there and looking out the window is not a disturbance by any means. So
I don't want to
I
get
gotcha.
into it.
No, we're leaving.
No.
What do you mean?
Where are you gonna go now?
What do you mean? I just made a call to see the mayor,
Okay.
right? Okay.
What's the
So
name-
you're just gonna,
What is the name of your little video?
it doesn't matter. Stop asking questions. We will leave.
But you can ask me questions.
I can, yes, I'm an American. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Hold on. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
So, gentlemen, so here's how this is gonna go. Okay, we're gonna identify you, or you're gonna identify yourselves to us.
Fourth Amendment.
You're gonna be issued a criminal trespass notice, at least for the main police station.
And here's
Sorry,
one,
is that
the
accurate?
government building.
Can I get your identification?
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
you give me yours.
Okay, so let's have a seat, gentlemen. We can do this civilly, or we can go into handcuffs and do the back.
We'll do it civilly. No problem.
Let's have a seat. We'll exchange information.
I don't plan on going to jail today.
Okay, then their IDs.
We're gonna do this illegally.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You're gonna get
We have a
cited.
lot-
We're gonna do this illegally.
The government buildings. So you're
How
gonna
long
get
is the trespass gonna be?
90 days.
All right, fine. We're gonna do this.
We can have a seat.
We're gonna do this. I can,
Hurry up
let's sit down. Let's sit down.
and provide your identifications.
No problem. No problem. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Your first and last name, sir. Or if you have an ID, that'd be.
I don't have my ID. Matthew Jones.
Oh, yeah, computer. Can you issue the citation?
Yeah, I can do that. And your database, sir.
Hold on. I gotta mute.
Gotta mute it because he knows you're live streaming. Dumbass.
Yep.
I do mind providing my social.
You don't want to?
Do you
I
have
don't
an
want
ID
to.
here in New Mexico?
Thanks, James
No,
Forbes.
I do
That
not.
$10 super sticker.
I don't have an ID.
Okay, so if you're not giving proper identification, then you will get arrested so they can identify you for the purpose of issuing.
I am giving you my
Okay,
identification.
just making sure.
Yes, this is my
You
identification.
drove here, so you have to have a license.
Sir, with the veteran.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
So I'm telling you.
Hold on, because I have to when he gives his information. Let him give, hold on, let's. No, hold on, because we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do this way. Hold on.
Got to mute up. You know what I'm saying? Got to protect private.
I want to see
personal-
what that little one would actually do. I want to see her get froggy.
Yeah, she's probably the only one who could roundhouse kick.
That's only after you gave her a boost.
I'll tell you, this whole thing was strange. How, as a witness to what was happening, I'm now having to give up my Fourth Amendment right to.
Yep. And now you go
All
into
right,
a
I'm
database.
unmuted.
So like I said,
We can.
Go ahead. Continue that. Whatever you're saying.
No.
No, that's about all I wanted to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, though.
Yeah, that's perfect.
like I told you guys are detained. You're lawfully detained.
That's fine.
We are officers with the Outreach Police, and everything we're all doing and saying is being recorded by our cameras, okay? Hang tight here.
No problem. We'll be here.
Could
We ain't going
someone
nowhere.
here answer a question for me?
Sure.
At what point did we become disruptive in this particular building?
Actually,
No, I'm asking, it's
There
just
you
a
go.
simple question. We came up here to speak with someone that we've spoken to before around this matter. You folks are brand new. You don't have an understanding to the history involving this particular.
I mean, look at them.
Okay.
They're just standing around like they're
They don't
guarding
want to
something.
They don't want to answer. Yeah,
So
we-
leave it alone.
you know.
We invoke our Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
They're trying to look all cool.
Yeah, good.
They
good,
know they're on
good.
camera, trying to assert their
Good.
authority.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, why don't you just do the trespass order then?
Females are probably wondering if you got their good side or not.
They're a bunch of pigtails, man. This is why, because these two dudes right here want to sit here and simp for
I'm
them.
still waiting for your business cards for everyone here.
You know,
I
like
asked for 'em at the
these
other building.
these females, right? They're just
No, I'd like your
absolutely
business
All right, fine. Name and badge number.
no good for this job.
Name and badge number. Caseros.
Without those
Yes.
weapons, without them, like what are they gonna do? Nothing.
Call for backup and get men.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point.
Good to see you. Right up.
You see it?
Okay, you see Albuquerque at work.
Yeah, I believe you guys were over at the main station. So what's going on?
These guys.
Well, what can we help you with today?
I want to visit with the mayor and the chief.
Right now, he's not
And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But you know what I would have done? I would have asked again.
Okay.
You know?
What we'll do. If you want to call me, you have my card already. If you can call me and we're working on getting something set up. But in the interim, I think we should just go ahead and call it for today. Yeah. Okay.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you.
I appreciate that, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your professionalism,
Of course.
John. I appreciate
And
that.
if you guys need anything else, just yeah, you know where we're at.
You guys, this
Give me
guy
a
is
call, okay?
this guy's super professional, guys. I want you to see this, Doug.
Yeah.
Doug.
Doug Small, Director of Public Affairs. So give me a call
Super
and then we'll
professional.
work on something else. But like I said, today's probably not going to be the best. Right?
Obviously.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Hold on to that.
So,
We're waiting for the
gotcha.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, Doug.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're writing up a criminal trespass order, so we won't be able to come back for, according to them, 90 days.
You can still call them.
Yeah, you can still call me.
Hey, I didn't ask you.
Okay. Just talk to me, okay?
Yeah,
You call
I was
me.
trying to.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to call me, my number is right on.
It's freezing up. I don't know if you're watching it, but it's freezing up.
I just
on
want to
us.
make sure I got the connection. It was dropping for a second.
Man, thank you, Doug.
Thank you, guys.
Doug is super professional, guys.
Mr. from Florida, for your
Hey, man, come on.
New life.
Yeah, we're live right now. Stop doxing.
Actually, I didn't know.
Yeah, you are live. You are live.
Actually, don't realize. I don't know.
Looking really ugly, like a pig. Name and ID number. Guy.
Yeah, it's pretty
You.
much frozen up, bro. Oh, there we go. So he's froze out. So he might be back in here in just a minute. I'm sure he'll be right back in. That signal cut out on us. Ugh. Ooh. He's back.
Well, okay, then fine. What's your name and ID number, sir? How about this? What's your name and ID number?
Cortez, 5936.
Excellent. Thank you, Cortez. Appreciate
Swamp
that.
Fox News, thanks for the
Oh, I
one.
don't need to see the thing. I just need you to respond. I need to hear you respond. And I wouldn't mind it if you just backed away instead of getting in my face, pig.
Yeah, that was uncalled for him to get right up to him
People
like he was
around.
trying to intimidate.
But that's not me. You don't get to just push people around. It's not your job. Loser. Tyrants.
Tyrants.
Yeah, we can just get them. Oh my gosh.
Swamp News with another gifted membership. That's two.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that, Swamp Fox News.
Yeah, I was at records. Just trying to.
There's absolutely no way you've signed an oath to the Constitution. Pigs. Losers. Wannabes.
They don't even know what the hell transpired.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
right?
really cool. He
Somebody
he
said
gifted
something
those-
and they go in there run with
Well,
it.
they came in like they were a bunch of jackboot thug pig G.I. Joe losers.
one of them
And
went
that
to
is a
Friends and
problem.
Code. The other one went to King Chow Chow. So that's really cool.
Tyrants. This is how they treat you in Albuquerque. They just
Hey,
do whatever
Rick?
the hell they want to do.
Yep.
hey, Brick.
What's up?
I want to make you aware of something, but you're gonna probably get mad right now.
Does it have anything to do with litigation?
Hang on, you cut out volume. Hang on, let me my audio back. Hang on.
I said
All right, try it again. Now, can you hear me? Okay, there you go.
Does it have anything to do with litigation?
With what?
Litigation?
No, it has to do with that top left-hand side for Public Safety's live right now saying you owe them people an apology.
Well, I'm not fucking worried about a
As soon as
retard.
we get done with this
I'm
live
really not
stream
worried
here-
about a fucking retard. Seriously,
Hang on,
anybody
I don't know
who's
what-
worried about this fucking retard calling himself
Are you muted?
a part of... No, I'm not muted. I'm sure everybody. I'm sure. Let's. Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you now.
I can hear you, Brett.
I can hear you now.
I want to make it very clear. Nobody needs to worry about a fucking retard named Chris Ryder for public safety saying a goddamn thing about me or anybody. The motherfucker's retarded. He literally is fucking retarded. He wants to be part of a community that clearly doesn't want him because he's a fucking retard. I want absolutely nothing to fucking do with him. Okay? I don't know why he needs to talk about me. I don't put any fucking thing from his channel or anything about him or anybody from his life on my fucking channel. Nothing. Right? So he's a fucking retard. And anybody who supports him, fuck you. I really don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
I was just making it where I was trying to go to my channel to see who got that membership because King Chow Chow got that membership, but I saw that and I was like, what the hell is this shit? So yeah, I mean, I guess there's some sort of feud going on or some hatred
He's
somewhere.
a piece of shit. I don't know why he needs to talk about me. I don't fucking talk about him. I've told him a few times that he should probably invoke his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent at times, because that's what is necessary at times. But instead, what he does is he goes online and talks about his own cases and then talks about how I'm somehow involved with it. Look, dude, you see what I'm wearing, motherfucker? Get involved. Get involved, Chris Ryder. Be part of it. Be part of the solution. Be part of the action. Don't be sitting at your fucking house talking shit about other people while you do nothing. When was the last time you did a cop watch? When was the last time you did a fucking audit? I'm young into this. I'm real fucking young into this.
You got a point. I don't know the last time I've because I occasionally go over there just to see what he obviously I go to everybody's channel to see what's going on. But
he's really good at fucking grifting, right. But he's not real good at cop watching.
I don't know the last time I've actually seen an audit or a cop watch on his channel.
I would like to see these grifters like Chris Ryder, and I've made peace with other folks, by the way, but Chris Ryder is a piece of shit who literally chases me around the panel verse because I go to panels and talk about some real ass shit. And you know what? I go over there so I can just hang out and talk about some real shit, get my mind off of this bullshit where the tyrants, the pigs, are chasing us around too. The last thing I need is some fake ass motherfucker named Chris Ryder to go, well, Brick's saying something about me and he owes an apology to these cops. Fuck the cops. Fuck the police and fuck you, Chris Ryder.
Hey, and I'll make a quick comment here myself. This whole thing around Christopher Ryder, I was just like GS. I was a supporter of his till I started seeing some of the shadiness going on and started to ask questions. It just seems like the people that ask the questions are the people that they don't want to have to talk to anymore. Just like these fucking pigs that we're dealing with today, right? So if you're going to have that kind of an attitude, it's easy to take on that lie-ish role where you just lie all the time to try to get out of your particular problems in life, right? Now, if I'm going to just ask questions, and there's not just myself that have asked questions, there's a whole community of people that have asked the questions. Some are afraid of the answers. Some you'll never get the answers from. But the ones that profess to want to be getting the answers are the ones that need to give the answers, right? So when someone's confronted on stage or on a panel about having sat on a YouTube channel and had the audacity to play a video of an individual being dragged through a courtyard near his trailer and being assaulted by these cops, right? That who would sit there and laugh about something like that? And yet I'm going to have to apologize to someone that wears the same uniform, let's say. I can't.
Yeah, let me
usually
send it.
want to be pretty quiet. Maybe I should be a little bit more quiet, but I'm not going to stop.
Yeah,
I'm
let me
gonna
go
call
ahead and
a
send,
spade.
let me send the clear message. Chris Ryder, fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Y'all ready for me to keep playing this?
Go
Good
ahead.
to go.
I appreciate you guys coming in. Obviously, we're still dealing with this. Booty troll, do you see it? Oh shit.
Which is the first one? His is it coming back? I think you're doing a bad search.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, she's taller than he is.
Pigs. Oh my god,
She's
these
short.
guys are so slow. I swear they just couldn't do anything else with their lives. So this is what they do. That moron, the guy, he said he served.
You have to provide your full first name. Okay? Because we weren't able to get you to return our system. You have to provide your full name.
Well, that's what people call me, is Tom.
That's fine.
That pig right there, he claims he served the Navy, but he doesn't know our rights. So not only did he not understand the rights that he swore an oath to at that point in time, look, dude,
Yeah,
you don't know what doxing is? You got to stop doxing people. That means releasing private personal information with the purpose of either harassing or stalking. And I don't know if New Mexico's got a statute for it, but there's definitely harassing and stalking statutes.
Yeah, like when they came to my house.
Yeah.
It might have been as harassing and stalking.
Oh, it absolutely was. You could call it soft swatting, welfare check, whatever you want to call it. What it is it's called a Fourth Amendment violation.
But they wouldn't know because they don't.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
They don't know.
He doesn't know our rights. He doesn't know his own rights. The claim is, folks, that they do not swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States. That's what we've been told time and time again.
And
That's
they're
the
proving it.
problem here.
And they're proving it.
They don't swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States. They don't give a damn about this country. And this clown right here claims that he served the Navy. I highly doubt it. If you swore an oath to the Constitution, if you signed an oath, right, at that capacity, and then you come over here to this police department and they don't have you signing an oath, even though it's the law, then I have to assume that you don't even care about it. You don't care about any oath that you might have sworn. You piece of shit. You pig.
Yeah, I'll address it. Tav, I appreciate it. No, I prefer the vertical personally. Couple of reasons. One, more people get to see it. And then number two is that I do like the whole frame of the whole individual. I can get because there's nobody wider than that vertical camera angle anyway. So I'm really just trying to get that person necessarily. And I can always switch over to the next person. So I prefer the especially when going live in a situation like this, I prefer the vertical, but I appreciate it.
There's a question for you on the screen.
Probably.
I know after today's incident, you probably do.
Well, and it's funny because, after dealing with this, right. And then, this guy who clearly wants to punch down, right. who doesn't get involved, who doesn't do anything except for complain about other people in the community. That seems to be his stick, right? Chris Ryder, right? Then he wants to come out and tell me that I need to apologize. I don't need to do a goddamn thing. I don't need to do a fuck thing.
Well, the apology thing is because I guess I'm sitting over here listening to it in the back screen too about I guess something about the bail situation at the clerk's office or something, and then of course he's got to make it about him and Tiffany being tasered and how you guys laughed about it or sided with the side that said that she deserved. I don't know, man. I don't get in that drama bullshit. But if you go back to his little 33-minute mark on his live stream was where I marked that part of it. Because
I know exactly what he was talking about. In fact, I have the clip. I have the clip of me talking to him on another channel, not his own, but another channel where he was talking shit. And I came up to say, hey, I hope that channel is successful. Right. And then he happened to be on the panel. He just would never leave. Right. And so he was trying to laugh at me specifically about what Letz was talking about, that arrest. And then I'm like, well, fuck you. How about this? When they arrested me, you know what they had to do? They actually had to tackle me and take me. But you, Chris Ryder, you bent over. You bent over and took it. That's what you did, Chris Ryder. Yeah, they're going to have to tackle me. And you know what?
And I think it's fun.
And
I think it's
I know my rights and I know the law. I've learned the law. I know my rights and I've learned the law. So I know where my limits are. But Chris Ryder, you don't, right? Those arrests that you were making fun of me at, I didn't know my rights. I didn't learn the law at that time. That's what got me started into this. Chris Ryder, you have no idea who the fuck I am, right? You have no fucking clue who the fuck I am and what the fuck I've been through and why I got involved. Clearly, you haven't studied. Clearly, you don't know your rights. This is why you're a little bitch. And you won't go do cop watches. And you won't go hold the government accountable. You make lies. You create fucking lies. You've lied about me. And you've lied about other people. Okay? And I know this. I know this. I know what the lies are. I've got my lie clipped. It's part of that very exact same stream. It's part of the exact same fucking clip. So fuck you, Chris Ryder. I don't owe you a fuck thing. I don't owe these people a fuck thing. I don't owe the cops nothing, motherfucker. Fuck the police. I'm going to say it again for you, Chris Ryder. Fuck the police. It's about Tav being a little bitch coming up in this fucking panel. Come on up, Tav. Where's your video? Didn't you get arrested, you said? Where's your video? Where's your video? You keep saying, oh, just give it some time. I've got it. I've got it. Where's your fucking video, dude? Why didn't you just go live? Why didn't you just go live? Because you're a little bitch. Because you got to clip it up to make it look like something it's not. This is the raw. This is the real. This is not what you do. This is the real fucking deal. I am the real fucking deal. And you're a little bitch. Bro, you're a little bitch. Get the fuck on. Do some fucking lives. Do some cop watches. Do some fucking audits. I know my rights. I've learned the law. Stop being a little fucking bitch and be about it. This is what it fucking means. This right here, what you're fucking watching on this fucking screen is what it means. That you have to deal with the fucking consequences of some bullshit. What's gold about it? Tell me. Tell me. Come on up, you little bitch. Yeah, fuck off. Get the fuck on out of here. Are you going to really fucking deal with this all day long, BZ? Is this what your channel is about now? Because I can fuck off too.
I'm waiting for you to get done so I can keep playing this video.
No, I can fuck off out of here, bro. If you want this to be your channel, if you want the trolls and the fake ass motherfuckers in your channel who won't release the fucking footage, who want to chop it up into something else and won't go live and won't do cop watches, then I can fuck off on out of here. Fuck you. I'm out. Is that what you want?
Can I play the video, bro?
I can fuck off on out of here, bro. You keep putting this stupid motherfucker's comments up, bro. This motherfucker ain't got shit to do with me either. I believed I made peace with him, but now he's up in here, up in your channel, being a fucking troll. I can fuck off on out of here, dude.
I've been putting everybody's comments up.
I can do my own fucking thing, BZ. I don't need you.
Okay, I've been putting everybody's comments up. So anybody who's
this
been putting a comment,
motherfucker, dude, he's a fake ass fucking troll.
then why are you paying attention? Can we just play the
out,
video, dude?
I'm out. I'm literally fucking about to be out, bro. I'm too fucking stressed right now to be dealing with this bullshit, and you're letting it happen in your fucking channel.
Why are you paying attention to it?
After today, 2 hours of live, dealing with 2 fucking trespasses. Okay?
I thought it was
And
only
you
one.
think I want this bullshit? You bring up Chris Ryder into this shit, bro? Fuck him. Fuck Tav. Do you not understand? Fuck this motherfucker who's a fake ass motherfucker who don't do cop watches, who don't do audits, just goes on the internet and laughs at people for having their rights violated. Tell me what the fuck you want me to do here.
I thought it was only one trespass.
It's 2, dude. You didn't watch this fucking live stream?
I could have sworn at the end of this thing they said it was only the one address.
I don't
I
fucking
thought
know
that
what
was-
I'll tell you, bro. I'm literally telling you, fuck this motherfucker in the goddamn chat. He's a fucking troll. I don't want him here. Time him the fuck out. Fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll time him out for you. 24 hours. Okay? Now he's timed out. Now we can go on about it. Again, thank you guys for coming in.
So now they're trying to prevent us from attending a city council meeting. That will be in this building on Monday, where we're afforded the opportunity to give our 2 minutes to talk about problems within the community that haven't been addressed, but will be addressed.
Yeah, they don't even know.
They're just good little order followers.
I'd like to put in an IPRA request. I can do that from any one of you. Yes, I can. Yes, absolutely, I can. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to take that. Yeah, you are supposed to be able to take that.
Well, maybe
You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you piece of shit? Maybe you should have sworn an oath to the Constitution. Then you would know. Yeah, and you're rude too. You were rude when we went in there. And then you came out all rude. You should have just come out instead of sending your security, you piece of shit, you pig. But you're scared. You're scared of the camera. That's what it is. You're terrified. You're absolutely terrified of a camera. I see it. There's terror in your eyes. You are terrified. You're a loser. It's not my fault. It's probably your daddy's fault.
I can bet you right now, if we didn't have a camera, we'd be in cuffs,
on the ground,
in the ground,
yep,
in the back of a cruiser, going to some fucking dungeon because they could get away with it. But the camera holds your asses accountable, doesn't it? You can write all them fucking paperwork you want, and I'll have some good shit to wipe my ass with. How's that?
I mean, he could have just gotten his supervisor.
Yeah, he could have just gotten his supervisor. That'd have been a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrified of the camera, terrified of the people.
That too, sometimes if anything's entered in there, it's like a medical,
Are we detained?
Yes. Yes. I'll let you know when you're not any longer.
About how much longer do you believe it'll be?
I can't put a value on it, but trust me, it's reasonable.
I hope so. I hope so. Because you haven't been reasonable up to this point. You're far from reasonable, dude.
Well, you've got that.
I got a camera too.
Well, you've got that pen in your hand. Maybe the other officer can take down a couple YouTube channel names so you can see yourself on camera
I had
later.
2 screens, yeah. I'd say, yeah, nothing now. We're good. Thank you. Taking my time to make sure I know if you're doing everything correctly.
Tyrants.
Tyrants is right.
Losers. Turds of society. Couldn't do anything else with their lives.
Could have been a builder.
It starts in the negative. What would you say about
Yeah,
that?
I would highly doubt it. Yeah, you need to just finish. Stop getting distracted, loser. Take advice from your buddy and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Oh, you didn't know that part. I got you. Because you don't know your rights. Loser. See, your buddy seems to understand it. He hasn't
I
even
don't
said
know who the
words.
hold on, BZ. I want to address this shit. I don't know
Nah,
if
he's
you,
a loser, too.
you guys realize who the fuck you're fighting. Okay,
He couldn't do anything
who
else
the
with his
fuck
life.
are you fighting? Because you're not fighting the police right now. You're fighting me. Who the fuck are you fighting? When was the last time you did a fucking cop watch? When was the last time you did a fucking audit? When was the last time you went to a city council meeting? When was the last time you went to the mayor's office? When was the last time you did a records request? These are questions I have for you people. Okay? Now you see what the fuck I'm doing. And then you see what these fucking fake ass motherfuckers on the goddamn internet are doing. And you don't want to call them trolls? But then when I say it's enough, I'm done with it. Not in this fucking house. Not while I'm here. Okay? Now, I want to be here. But if you don't fucking want me here, I'll tell you what. I'll pack my shit and I'll fucking leave. I'm out. How about that? I'm out. No, I'm talking to... No, James, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about Lawyer Dog. And any fucking buddy who wants to sit here and pretend like we don't have fucking trolls on the internet. Any one of you who wants to pretend like we don't just block people in our fucking chats all the fucking time when they're trolling. Lawyer Dog, you know good and goddamn well we block people. You don't pretend like we don't block fucking trolls. This motherfucker, Angry Vet, is a fucking troll. He's been grifting this whole fucking time. I tried to make peace with him. Now, you want to try to say something? Come on up, dude. Try to say something about it, right? Try to come talk over me, right? You heard what the fuck I did today. You know what the fuck I did today. And I've been trying to do what the fuck I need to do to try to hold these pigs accountable. And then the trolls come through and you're like, let him talk, let him talk. No, fuck these fucking trolls and fuck these fucking pigs. Fuck the police. Fuck the feds, and we need to be a free fucking people. And fuck all that bullshit where a motherfucker says, well, let him speak. And you know what? Fuck that. Not in this fucking house. Because this is a private entity right here. Get with that fucking program. I'm talking about free speech in public. This isn't fucking public. Get with that shit. I'm down for it. Well, when a fucking troll comes through, call that shit out. How about that? Instead of calling me out for speaking out about it. Calling him a fucking troll and booting his ass because he's a piece of shit and a grifter. And it ain't quite TOS, but the motherfucker's definitely trying to bully. And that is TOS. I don't know if you fucking knew that, but bullying is TOS.
Get over here. Now.
So get with that fucking program. A motherfucker ain't gonna chase me around the fucking internet, going every fucking where I go, and then you come around, Lawyer Dog, and tell me how the fuck a motherfucker who's trying to bully isn't TOS. That is what TOS is. That is what bullying is. The problem is, I don't fall for that shit. But what I do is go out there and fight and defend our rights. I know my rights. I learned the law. Now, when was the last time you went into a city council meeting? You tell me that, Lawyer Dog. You tell me that. Since you want to call me out for blocking him today, for being a troll, trying to bully someone as he sits over on Chris Ryder's panel, making fun of me for having my rights violated. The reason why I got started in this in the first fucking place. Fuck you for that bullshit, Lawyer Dog. And I'm calling you out for that shit. You do talk over people too. And I'm leaving it alone at this point. I would like to enjoy the show that I produced and wanted to be part of, because this is what matters to me. Fuck these police. Hold them accountable. This is the year of action. This is no longer the year of accountability. That was last year. This is the year of action. Do something. There you go.
You ready?
It's a fact. If you could have done something else with your life, right? If you could have, like, I don't know, built something, right? Then maybe we would have a different conversation. But instead, what are we having a conversation about? About you being a loser. It would have been probably a little bit easier if you'd have sworn an oath to the Constitution. Like, signed it. But you didn't do that. You're just a good Boy Scout, right?
That woman at the police station was nice.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. She knew that they needed to be put into check, and we're just the ones that will do it.
Yep. They don't get it, man. They really don't.
They're ignorant, or maybe it's called ignorant.
Well, maybe they're just order followers because they're really good at that. Not. They ain't even really good at that at all. Just not even really good at much of anything. Thank you, fam, for coming in. I'm not trying to give you all shout outs just because I don't want any kind of knowledge being passed out to these pigs. They're absolutely pigs, but I really appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, just make sure she's doing all this before. Yeah, you can slash it.
It's like I said, I mean, I trust my mods. I didn't make you mods for nothing. You guys are more than, I have a heavy hand, so, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, you guys are the best. You are really the best. Thank you so much. So all these pigs know how to do. Put people in chains, kidnap them, take them to a dungeon. That's all they know how to do. It's what they signed up for.
Yeah, the security arm of a corrupt government.
Yeah. This is what corruption looks like. This is Corruption City.
We don't want you to talk, so we're going to just trespass you from the building.
Talk over you, not get the supervisor when it's requested.
Call you
Just do whatever the hell you want to
agitator
do.
to your face after they're trying to bridge the gap. Fuck them.
Is the report number going to be on that?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. By threat of force, and they call it civil. No, this ain't civil. This is what rules of engagement looks like. This is exactly what rules of engagement looks like. There ain't no way that guy right there signed up to be in a military uniform for this country, maybe for some foreign nation. It ain't no joke. I don't know what you're laughing at. Your face is a joke, you pig. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Mind your business. And you know what? Now I want to see your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor for that comment. I absolutely want to see your supervisor. You pig. I want to see your supervisor. 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 You pig. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. Rude pig. See, you need to de-escalate more often, but you don't know how to do that because you don't even know your own rights, dude. You don't know your policies, procedures. All you know is to order people around. You tried, but you weren't able to do that, were you? Instead, what you had to do was to write up an illegal trespass order. Pieces of shit. Garbage. Absolute trash. Does this make you feel good? This is how you do your life?
I think their pants are getting tight.
Yeah. This is what makes them feel good. Bullying people.
Biatches.
Losers. Jeez, dude, this is taking forever. Slow. Starting to wonder if this guy's even got a high school diploma. Jeez. All right, hold on. All right. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
professionalism works really well.
That is
Freedom of the press
just
is
it.
dead now, Griffith too, must be.
We're going to be working on that. I'm not.
They don't know. They don't know our rights. They don't know their own rights.
They don't know petitioning. They don't know speech.
They don't know
assembly.
Little
They don't even know petition.
strange.
You do know what religion is, right?
Peaceful, all peaceful.
You do know what religion is, right? At least that one. You're not going to violate my right to religion, are you?
Okay, Matthew. So this is an Albuquerque Police Department criminal trespass notification ordered to not return. Okay. So if you return to the address of 400 Roma Avenue Northwest at any point, you may be issued a citation, summons, and or arrested. Okay. Do you have any questions about this?
Is this 400 Roma Avenue?
This is not 400. This is One Civic Plaza.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Okay. So if you have no questions, feel free to read through this. I need your signature on this.
Am I required by law to sign it?
Nope. I can write refused, but I'm going to give you a copy. That does not mean that. So again, this is being recorded, right? So if you don't sign this, you still cannot return to 400 Roma Avenue. Does that make sense?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Okay, so if you return here, you may be issued a summons, cited, or arrested if you return to 400 Roma. Okay, so if you're refusing to sign this, I will give you your copy.
So just ask them, like, remain silent once he wishes, just put refuse and wishes to remain silent, and then he's a big man.
Yeah, most people are like little sheep. They just run away when you tell them to.
All right, sir. Same thing. This is your information. All right. If you wish to sign, it's up to you. If you don't, then we'll just write refused. We'll do it. Cool. You good? All right. You guys are free to go. We will follow you out.
You should not be cowards. You shouldn't be cowards.
And wait a minute. I haven't been trespassed from this building. You guys are free to leave.
So we're asking you to leave.
No, we're trespassing from this building too. This building.
This is not your cause, but you were legally told.
Well, no, that is true. There is supposed to be another trespass order here.
Sir, tell me verbally, sir.
So today we're asking you to leave.
For giving you an opportunity. Please take the opportunity. You already spoke.
Under threat of.
Okay, so you did hear that, right, Brick? Just now?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I have to refresh. Hang on. Can you hear me now? I was having trouble hearing you.
I just want to tell everybody in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just
Yeah, I
having a
think it's
migraine
fucking
right now.
goddamn StreamYard.
Appreciate it.
Motherfucker. All right, now try to talk and say something. Brick.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. I got you back. So you hear what he's saying? You're giving you an opportunity to leave the mayor's office, so you're not trespassed there.
Yeah, but it was under threat of arrest.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I'm not denying that. But
Yeah,
you said
because-
it was too.
Yeah, when we saw them, they detained us with the intent of not only writing out this trespass order, but also trespassing us from this building as well. And it was under threat of arrest. He's the little guy. He literally said, we can do this the civil way, or you can go in the back of a car. So no, he intended either to trespass us from both of these places. One, it would be obviously the written, and then they did not intend to write one for that building, but rather do a verbal trespass. So if that is the case, then it doesn't matter. It's both trespasses.
I mean, I understand threat of arrest for leaving for the day, but you can go back to One City Plaza. So that is, you just can't go back. Well,
for it. Yeah,
it's already after hours, so you're good. So
yeah,
but I just wanted to point that out because I thought I heard this properly earlier, and I'm hearing it again. So I just want to make sure that we point out that you were made to leave under threat of arrest from this floor and building. You're not trespassed, but you are officially trespassed from 400, whatever it was, the address.
Of arrest. Under threat of arrest, we're leaving. Okay. Okay. Under threat of arrest. Okay.
They just hate to be wrong, don't they? And they're wrong.
We'll see you guys in court.
I don't know if I trust you guys on this elevator. Are we required to get on this elevator with you? So okay, no problem. Let's get in this one. Let's get in this one. Let's get in this one. They're going to follow us down on another elevator. I don't trust them. I don't want them on this elevator with us. So we're going down to one. There it is, fam. We're leaving. We're leaving.
So that's
stay with us. I don't want no problems. We're gonna stay alive. We're leaving.
But we haven't been trespassed from this building, so I'll be back.
Yeah, not legally. Yep. Appreciate you guys. All right. Now we're going. And I'm going backwards because I'm not fixing to let somebody bum rush me. All right. We're out of the building. We're still on the property. All right.
Well, this is at 400 Roma, so we can be on this property all day.
This is true. We can.
I could stand in front
However,
of that police building all day too.
we're going to call it for now. There are some things obviously that we are going to have to deal with when it comes to that. We got the case number on the trespass order. He said there's going to be that. We'll deal with that. Yeah, there's a report number here, incident number. I appreciate you guys coming in. I cannot thank you guys enough. So I appreciate that, GS, so much. And
okay, so I just wanted to make sure you were, I didn't want to sign off before you thanked everybody that were watching. So F was going to go sub your channel, so I put your links down there. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you go over, hit like, subscribe, watch, and watch the content he's got put out and follow the story that he's doing. Because it's been going on since September 23rd. This is how all this shit started.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, I just, I appreciate it, BZ. I appreciate everything that everybody's done to support. Like I said while I was talking to Lawyer Dog, by the way, Lawyer Dog, I don't have any gripe against you personally. What I'm telling you is that this right here is not a game, right? And what we're doing, this whole idea of accountability, it does require some decorum, okay? And when I say decorum, right, what I mean is decorum as in for our community. And I do mean our community. I absolutely and 100% for our community, as in we the people, not the police, not the bootlickers, not the trolls. I'm not interested in the trolls. Not interested in the grifters. I'm not interested in the police. I'm interested in the family. I want accountability so that my family my family has a better future, something better, right? And what that means is that sometimes some people just don't have that decorum, right? Everybody gets their 2 minutes, okay? And once you get your 2 minutes, doesn't mean you get more, okay? Now, we might allow an extra minute or so because we understand that there's the crazy guy in the corner, or the family that just lost their child. Pray for the family of Solo, right? They gave him some extra time. And I was real happy about that. But I'll be damned if some trolls are going to come in here and take up that time that's owed to Solo and anybody else who needs that time. Fuck the trolls and fuck the police. Get on board and go to a council meeting. Go visit your mayor. Go film some cops. Know your rights. And learn the law. That's all I got.
And all I've really got to say is if there's anyone out there in the chat that can tell me exactly what conduct I displayed that weren't a trespass issued, let alone a verbal trespass from a different building where there was no disruption that occurred. So what if I have to apologize to anybody for?
Yeah. And let me give a few shout outs to some specific people, please. I want to make sure to thank you, BZ, for offering your platform. Thank you, sir. I know it hasn't been easy. Sometimes it's downright been rocky, and got to thank you for it, because it's not always going to be easy. It might be hard in the future. Obviously, stress is real. Want to thank Chili Dog. Definitely out there on his platform teaching. So I've got to thank him. But I wanted to also give a good shout out to my good brother Letz. It really couldn't have come this far without you. And I really want to hold these people here in this city accountable for what they have done. It's absolutely egregious. There's some things that they should never have done, and some things that they definitely should have done already, i.e. signed an oath to the Constitution. But also want to give out a couple more shout outs. GS, awesome brother. Dove, Tim, thank you so much. James, Lawyer Dog, Wassa, April. I mean, I could go down the list. You know who you are. You really do. Because you've presented yourself as a friend. You've presented yourself as a part of the real community. You haven't been out there making fun of people for having their rights violated. You've been in the chats. You've been supportive, even of people who don't support me. Gloria, Dubwubs. I really appreciate it, because we're a team. I don't know if you remember that. Chili Dog, he went to jail. And then it was up to us. Brian from Here's the Deal, Brian Young. Michael Eline, right? Team DLZ. It's Team DLZ, right? Team DLZ for the win. Thanks, fam.
Yeah, I really couldn't say it any better than
I just want to. Oh, I didn't see. I didn't know Brick closed his camera off. But, I just want to thank everybody for coming in. If you guys can donate and help out, I appreciate it. I'm going through time right now. I need all the help, support I can get. So if you guys can help, take the donation links below. Super chat. Per YouTube don't get most of the money. There's no reason to give it to you if you can avoid it. But I do have the donation links down below. In my description channel, you see them pop up various times. So I appreciate anybody that can donate, help out, keep my platform going, keeps the records going, stuff like that. I did film an audit again yesterday. I've done 2 audits this week. Yesterday was okay. I'm just waiting on some records requests to come back before I already started working on editing, getting it ready. So I'm just waiting on that stuff to come back. But anyways, you got anything else to say, Brick? Because I'm probably just going to close this out, actually, believe it or not.
No, like I said, I'd just like to thank everybody that took the time to watch your channel, look at what Brick's produced. I was just a cameraman and a witness. I think that makes a big difference when you're not alone out there, you might say. Some of the stuff we found very comedic on the side of the cops. Actually, my wife was dying on some of the comedy that was there. It's just hard to really comprehend how they can think that that's something that they should just be doing. And with that, only because there's some other legal things going on with this particular thing, I won't get into too many particulars. So I think I'll just end it here.
Well, I just want to let everybody know, you got to remember go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say thank you, Letz. That's all.
Yeah, thank you.
I just want to let everybody know my court dates. Tuesday. This is going to be my first appearance on that disorderly conduct charge. So hopefully I can get it squashed with my motions. I'll let you guys know how that goes once I get done. But like I said, with every donation, it'll help me get where I got to get and help me get every record I need to get and help me keep going. And so, I need everybody's help. If you guys can donate, I'm stressing this to you guys heavily because I'm in more need than you guys possibly know. So do me a favor. I don't care if it's $5, $3, $1, $10, $20, every dollar adds up. So, whatever you guys can do to help me out, I appreciate it.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you go right to my website and purchase products as well. I got self-defense products. So, that way, every little bit goes to, keeping everything going. I'm looking for, full-time work and trying to actually, I don't want to say do the YouTube thing part-time again, but I need to get back to work, and things have just been rough right now with the holidays. So nobody's really hiring right now, but things happen for a reason, and I just need y'all's help. So help me out. But anything else, guys? Because I got to go take Brownie out and use the restroom and stuff. So. Anything?
No, I'm good, BC. Thank you again.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I'm going to close this out, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later, Gators.